right. So, and don't forget to start your Instagram.
I don't go on Insta anymore. I only go on Ghost Inspector Gigs when he sends it, and he doesn't seem to always remember.
Will.
Okay, so there are so many crows in this new neighborhood, and I was like, Bruce, these crows are so magical, and they're so big, and there's so many of them. Don't you love it? And he goes, I'm just waiting for one of them to crap on my head. And I was like, that's sweet.
Aw.
Don't you love it? And he goes, just waiting for one. Oh, who's got their TV on? I can hear me in the back.
Somebody's got a TV or phone.
Oh, who's got their TV on? I can hear me.
I think. Well, no, it's not my. I thought it was my Instagram, but it's not. I don't think it is my Instagram.
I like listening to myself in stereo, though. What's better than me on a Thursday night? Me in stereo on a Thursday night.
Seriously, I wonder what that is, though.
I don't know.
Oh my God, how annoying is that? Do you guys want to blame me for that? Should I jump off?
What is that?
I mean, it started once I started my Instagram, but my Instagram is my tab is muted.
Wait, is it just me doing it? Oh, it's
I don't hear it now. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
So it was you.
I didn't do anything. Oh, there it is. It's back, people.
No, it's not. I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
I'm hearing things shocking. Good morning, Damien.
Oh. All right.
Let's just say hi to everybody.
Here we go.
Let's go.
It's gonna be a long night.
Tonight, live on the air. Wait for it. All right, the best part of the show, though.
Join us as we celebrate Halloween on the October 31st episode of Myth or Mystery. In addition to analyzing paranormal videos and trivia contests, we will be featuring the urban legend of the Poltergeist Curse. Greg will be checking in throughout the show from the Ghostbox Radio Paranormal Investigation event at the 300 Clifton Bed and Breakfast. Built in 1906 in Minneapolis, it's recognized on the National Register of Historic Places and well known for being haunted. Over the years, guests have reported disembodied voices, footsteps, and cold spots. Shadow figures and apparitions have also been seen, particularly in the basement and secret passageways. A former resident named Gertrude is still believed to haunt the premises. During the show, we invite viewers to use their own equipment at home with appropriate grounding precautions. It can be as elaborate as spirit boxes and EMF detectors, or as simple as a voice recorder, even hanging a bell in a secluded area. Then comment in the chat about anything you experience. And don't forget, we're also running a Halloween photo contest. Send in photos of you, your kids, or pets in costumes before the October 30th deadline. The photos will be voted on by our viewers on Halloween, with the top vote getter winning a 20-ounce myth or mystery tumbler. Subscribe now on YouTube at Miriam Farish or at Myth or Mystery Live. And we'll see you Halloween night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 Central.
All right, it's time to play Myth or Mystery, the weekly panel show where our panel here, with the help of our viewers, decided the videos or images we're watching tonight are myth, mystery, or unknown. It's already been kind of a long night already, having to deal with the pre-show and everybody behind the scenes. So we're just gonna get one of these in real fast because my God, Miriam's ready to go, man. I don't know. Man, I'm gonna need this throughout the night. Yes.
Oh my gosh! I said I wanted to do a drinking game, and Greg was like, "I don't want to do that."
This isn't a game. All right. I mean, I found that funny. Remember,
I found it funny. I wasn't laughing out loud. I was laughing internally.
Using my inside laughter. I love it. So remember, we're playing Myth or Mystery here tonight. Remember, the series heavily reliant on our viewers voting on the videos each week. So please share this video out to get more people to join in. You can only vote for the videos on YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live, though you can comment on the videos from anywhere you're watching from tonight. The link to vote, though, will be pinned to the top of the comments page of whatever Facebook stream you are watching. So let's get to it. Let's meet the panel tonight. I'm just going to go first. My name is Greg Bakken, and I am the host of Ghost Box Radio on AM 950 that runs Monday through Friday at 10:05 p.m. Central Standard Time, where every week we talk about the paranormal, ufology, Bigfoot, and so much more. We have some great conversations there. So if you haven't checked out the show, please do so. It's always a lot of fun. Up next, I am very happy and pleased to introduce Harlow. Harlow is co-producer, graphic artist, researcher, and video researcher. Harlow is also a writer and illustrator with her book, Plugged into the Paranormal. It's about her lifelong paranormal experiences. Harlow's books on her paranormal experiences, as well as her fiction and art, can be found on Amazon, and the link is in the comments. We'll be hearing and seeing from Harlow throughout the show, but we're going to say goodbye to her right now because she is always working behind the scenes to make the show run as smoothly as possible. If you notice it doesn't run smoothly, it's not because of her, it's because of us. So next up is Ryan the Robot. He is a 15-year programmed paranormal investigator and evidence review go-to guy. Ryan is good at finding things no one else has found and confounds us by sharing it with us. And whether we like it or not, it's going to hit you with some cold, hard facts of what we missed and pretty much crap over everything that we've talked about. And that's what we love about him.
He's the crapper.
Not all the time.
True. Not all the time, but a lot of times. And there's so many times you'll show us something and I'll just be annoyed because like, why didn't I see that? So, I mean, that's just how it is. Last but never least, we have Miriam, and Miriam is our psychic medium who specializes in remote viewing, aliens, and clearing dark energy. She is also a teacher of spirituality, the paranormal, and bridging the gap between the two. Now, if you missed our show last week, head over to Myth or Mystery Live on YouTube to check it out. We had a great analysis on the Urgin. Oh my gosh, more Jack Daniels, please, on the urban legend Mothman, and that was really fun. And I'm glad, my dear friends, I'm glad that we are getting into that area of like discussion as well as the urban legends. I think that's really cool.
Oh, I know, those are fun.
Ryan, what do you think? Ryan's outstanding though.
Well, thank you, Linda.
You could be stolen by Jeremy. That's fine.
Oh, but Sticks Boy noticed my pumpkin. Thank you. How cute is my pumpkin?
Well, let's take a look here because it's kind of, there we go. Now let's take a look at your.
See?
They're very nice indeed.
That's
now,
Paint that yourself.
Well, Harlow just said the witch face looks creepy back there in the shadows. Oh, perfect. Just how we like it. Wait, I want to see again. I want to see. I like when it's just me on screen like that. Just kidding. Here, I'm trying to not cover her face. Okay, there. All right. I'm done.
You know what I like is
What?
I was reading through the script today. Folks, there is one, believe it or not. I was reading through the script today and I got through it in about 10 minutes and I just stopped. And I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if that's how the show went?
Right.
Like, just, and I mean, yes, okay, 10 minutes, that's pretty quick. But what about like 12 minutes or something like that? I mean, why don't we do something like that? So
Not happening.
no, it's not with you on the show tonight. So here's the deal. Halloween, that's going to be pretty exciting. Now, I mean, the promo makes it sound like that I might show up every once in a while in it, but I am going to be with you all the whole night.
Let's talk about that. Tell us everything, Greg. It's so exciting.
Well, we're going to be doing, I mean, there's two things happening here. One being Myth or Mystery. It seems like a great plan that it lands on Halloween this year.
Mhm.
And so we're going to be doing a Halloween episode. At the same time, the station that I do my show on, they're like, well, we want you to do another live investigation like you did last year. And so Ghostbox Radio is going to be on AM 950 and streaming everywhere for not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 hours. And
perfect timing. Violet just said she loves the long show,
well,
so get ready.
Careful for what you wish for, because it's coming. It's going to be 4 hours. One of the hours, I mean, hopefully it's just the 1 hour. I mean, we never could tell. It's going to be Myth or Mystery, and it's going to be the first time that Myth or Mystery has ever been on AM 950 as well, which is pretty exciting.
It's super exciting.
We're really happy for that. And I mean, I'm hoping this is still the case, that Miriam's going to be joining me before Myth or Mystery and going talk about the house and stuff. We're hoping to actually have Miriam on next week, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, see how that works out. But then we're also going to have Ghost Inspector Greg on the Halloween broadcast, and he's going to be broadcasting from somewhere. We're not quite sure yet, but I mean, it doesn't matter, because it's going to be very fun. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really in the spirit of, let's just celebrate this great day and have fun. And, you know, it's going to be a very technical night, but who cares if things don't work out or whatever? It's just a lot of fun. And in Harlow's opening with the 300 Clifton, it's actually going to be like a carnival atmosphere there, because they have other events going on on the grounds the night that we're doing our show. They're doing trolley tours. They're going to have other mediums there. They're going to have food. They're going to have a live band. It's going to be pretty incredible. So, you know, folks, please, a couple things, if you don't mind me pushing this.
Yes, please.
Let me make a
banner. Let me make a banner.
Go over to MinneapolisTrolleyTour.com, where if you are in the Twin Cities and you want to go and be there in person, including check out our broadcast when I'm doing it live from the 300 Clifton, go to MinneapolisTrolleyTours.com. They have a couple different tiers of what you can do, including you could get tickets to be part of the live investigation that night that we're going to be going in and out of when Myth or Mystery is not on. And yes, you look like you have something to say.
Excuse me. How do you spell Minneapolis? Minneapolis. All right, I'm going to go with that, and then we're going to post it, and you guys can tell me if that's correct or not. Is that what it is? Minneapolis.
Yeah. Just no spaces between, though, folks. When you're typing in URLs, don't have that. But thank you, though. You got it all right.
I thought that's what's easier to read, but I'll move the spaces. Continue with your story.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much gone now, but it's going to be a fun night, and yeah, go there. There's going to be something talking about Halloween on the page. Go check it out. And if you can't make it out there, because making it out there, we're going to have a big screen, and projected on the screen are these lovely faces, because there's no other way that you're going to be able to take part in Myth or Mystery unless you have a screen that you can see what's going on, or when we cut to the mansion with night vision cameras, or when we cut to wherever Greg is going to be at. It's like, this is pretty neat. This is going to be a lot of fun. So
okay, Ryan put the link in the chat, so I'm going to put that in the comments and star it.
Cool.
Right now. Buy tickets. How much is it here? Or do we not talk about that? Is that rude?
Just go and check it out.
Just trust us.
Yeah. If you want to go, is really price important. So yeah.
Okay, okay, hold on. Let me star this. All right.
So that's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be amazing energy, Linda. I 100% agree with that. And I think in the way that it's going to be just a lot of fun. I think everyone's going to be in a very celebratory sort of, atmosphere, just a lot of fun. So, and we, if you can't come out there and do it, we're going to bring that to you. It's going to be a fun night. And so, yeah, that's going to be cool. What you think, Ryan? You're on board? You're going to join us?
Yeah, no, it sounds like a blast. I wish I could be there in person. But I'm glad to be part of it through the show.
Yeah, but you said no. So,
well, wait a minute. I'd like to take a poll through the audience. I asked Ryan if he was going to be in a costume on Halloween night with the assumption that he's dressing up because he's trick-or-treating with his kids, right? And he looked at me like I asked him if he just murdered his neighbor. And I was like, first off, yes. Did you murder your neighbor? But don't you think that's a fair question? Like, isn't that a fair assumption? Because I was like, you know what? I'm assuming Ryan's going to be all like dressed up because of his little kids. But guess what? He's not.
Because his personality gives us that sort of hint that that's the type of guy he is.
Apparently, robots don't dress up.
How meta would it be if he dressed as a robot?
As a robot, yes.
Like a 1950s, like just my name is Ryan. How are you?
I'm gonna have my witch's hat on and my witch and my pumpkin.
Yep. So no change. Okay.
You totally. What's happening here, Greg? I can't need my glasses. God, I used to not really need my glasses all the time, and now I always need them.
Well, a lot of words are not really making sense.
Greg, I am 43 and dressing as an inflatable T-Rex suit and borrowing the neighbor's kid. That's awesome, actually. Good for you, David.
So kidnapping.
I know.
I mean, let's just call it for what it is. Yeah.
So you're kidnapping. Ryan dresses as a robot every week. What kind of costume or does he need? That's so true. Look at everyone thinks you asked C3PO. That's funny, Anton. Dress up, Ryan. Oh, here comes Ashley. Yes. It's enough work to get the kids ready. We don't have time to dress up as well. Ashley's like, so my mom is Myth or Mystery Nana, but Ashley is really the mom of Myth or Mystery. She always comes in and gets everything like laid out. Let me tell you why this isn't going to work.
Like, do you Oscar have 4 children? Of Myth or Mystery right here is what this is.
To be fair, Greg and I don't have 4 kids, so we're just like, what's the problem? Dress up. What's the big deal?
I mean, here's the thing. It takes them 2 hours to set up a camera for the Ovilus. How long would it take to get Ryan in a costume? I understand the.
Speaking of which, why don't you throw it up there and see? Ashley helped me out with it tonight, and we got it working pretty good, I think.
We lost the feed.
No, we didn't.
There we are. That's
how. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this. Ryan put a ton of work into this because his Ovilus talks so much on all of our episodes, and then the one episode, was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
And we thought, oh my God, get it set up. It's going to say so much. It said nothing. But I have faith. This Ovilus talks so much that eventually it's going to be talking a lot, just like me. Saved you all from the joke.
And here we go. I mean, already it's giving us great sentences. I wish the windows were purified. It's basically what.
I wish the windows were purified. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So far, so good. So.
Ashley. Oh my God.
See, Miriam, you're now getting to see the real Ashley. It's not just the one that's arguing with me over trivia. This is.
Alligator and tequila, my trigger words I use. Who said alligator? Oh, someone dressing up like an alligator? Anywho, so Ashley has been scolding us, so thank you, putting us in line. And that's it. That's all I got, folks.
So with that, then, Myth or Mystery is an interactive paranormal show with a panel of experts and audience participation. Normally I change the script because I don't say experts, but I ran out of time. We're a panel of seasoned paranormal investigators and mediums plus audience participation. We are, I can only speak for myself. I am not an expert. So the panel will individually determine myth, mystery, or unknown. Myth is not paranormal. Mystery is paranormal. Unknown means not paranormal, but may not be man-made or faked either. The audience is polled throughout the show to determine their analysis of each video, myth, mystery, or unknown. When the panel is not unanimous, the audience polling will be the tiebreaker. The audience will also have opportunities to win prizes via the paranormal trivia question segments. If you're watching on Facebook, jump over to YouTube to join the polling. YouTube polling is at Myth or Mystery Live. And once again, as we said earlier, in the comment section, the link is pinned to the top of everyone's comment section. So there really isn't a reason not to go over and vote. That's the fun part of all of this. Now, there are as many people creating fake paranormal and UFO videos these days as there are people trying to capture genuine evidence. Add to that the capabilities of modern technology, such as hologram projections, jetpacks, and programmable drones. It is becoming increasingly more difficult to know what is real. That's why shows like ours, Myth or Mystery, are important in helping us to remember to always use our intuition and evaluate with the critical eye. So let's go over to Ryan, and why don't you share what's going on over at the Myth or Mystery Live community page on YouTube, please?
Yeah, so we like to stay engaged with you guys in between shows through our community page on YouTube. That's at Myth or Mystery Live. Harlow posts all kinds of fun stuff there. This week's question is, with Halloween coming up, for those who celebrate, what's your favorite thing to do on Halloween? Decorate, watch horror or paranormal shows, investigate a location, or go to a haunted attraction in theme parks. Harlow answered, if she had to pick one, it would be to decorate. It's her favorite holiday. And then, Miriam, do you have some pictures of her house?
Oh, I do. Hold on. Let me find them. You guys should see this. Hopefully you will. Okay.
Oh.
Harlow's favorite time of year is Halloween. And so they really get into it there. Isn't that awesome?
That's cool. That's really neat.
It is fun. For me, it would be decorating, or it's not on there, but trick-or-treating with the kids. That's fun.
That's very cool. For the last 8 years, I've been investigating on Halloween. I've been out, and I've been to places, including, with us being in Minnesota, I've been out to Kentucky investigating on these nights. I've been to the UK investigating on Halloween. And then the last couple of years, we've been doing the live broadcast. So, that's so nice.
I know.
So yeah, and so like for me, when it becomes Halloween and the kids are outside, if I were home, sad to say, I'd probably just kind of shut off all the lights and sit in the
Miriam, I know you're not a big Halloween person, but what would your vote be?
I don't. If anything, like this is the most I do is I pull my little witch out and my little pumpkin, which I just started doing that. I've never liked Halloween. Even as a kid, I never liked it. It scared me. I was a baby. And I'm like Greg, where we would shut off the lights if we heard kids coming. So if I had to pick one, I guess I'd have to say decorate.
Okay. And you just did. Yeah. And it took you 5 minutes. So that's well done. Okay, so it's more than I do.
No, I'm going to keep Ashley on my team. You know what? We should have a little box for Ashley so we can just put her comment, her own little box. Like Avi has his own box, and then every time Ashley has something to say, we just throw it up there.
Well, talk about taking over the show, but sure.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, hi, Jeremy. Yeah. Nice of you to join.
Yeah, we're only about 25 minutes into this thing. Yeah, sure. Well, I'll get AI right on it. All okay. Right. So with that, that was fun. Why don't we go ahead and get into?
You know what? That would be our drinking game. Every time Greg rolls his eyes, that would be the drinking game. People would be wasted.
Do you know how tired my eyes are at the end of each show? Honestly, there was that one time they weren't tired. I think it was when it was just Ryan and myself and Harlow. But
the one time we ran on time.
The one time that we finished on time and still got everything done and nothing was rushed. Do you remember that one, Mary? Oh, you weren't there. You actually were there.
Ill with COVID. Anyway.
Anyway, well, that's a way to kill a show. So why don't we move on to image number 1? Well, I'm glad self-reflection is the best reflection of them all. Is what all right, does she know where I live? Because I have a feeling someday she's just going to come and drive through my house.
I have his address. Ashley, I got his address. I'll send it to you.
Anyway.
Just got really quiet.
I don't even know what to say. I'm done, whatever. I want to get the image number 1. We have people waiting to come on.
Let's get to number 1.
Right. And I can see them. I can see them in StreamYard, and none of them seem to be enjoying anything we're doing on here, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, she already knows. She's been out here before.
Is your wife a stalker, Ryan?
Not that I know of. She might be a really good one though, and nobody knows.
I know.
Well, yeah, the best, you never know who the best are. I mean, that's the thing.
I don't know. Jeremy's learning something new. Sorry, I didn't mean to post.
Well, and that's the best thing about, this, our people in the chat. They need to tell us exactly what's going on in their life. It's not just like, sorry, I'm late. It's like, I've been actually, I was cooking today and I found that, keep it coming. I know it sounds like I'm ripping on you, but no, keep saying it. We love it.
I like it.
All right, let's get to image number 1. Image number 1 is also our ghost story with special guest Mariah from Crossroad X Paranormal. I'm sure you remember her, and it's kind of exciting. So you will vote before the panel analysis on image number 1, and it's going to be played a few times. You will then have a total of 60 seconds to complete your vote. Better late than never, right? I mean, that's what I always say. We'll just stop here for a second so people can actually read it. So once again, video number 1 will be played a few times. You'll then have a total of 60 seconds to complete your vote. Here we go with image number 1. Sorry, let's play the right video this time. Here we go with image number 1.
Sweet Springs Sanatarium in West Virginia is the site of this video captured during an investigation by Crossroad X Paranormal. As investigators walk down a hallway, something blocks out their green flashlight and camera light at the end of the hall, about 30 feet away. It happens multiple times. A mineral spring since the 1700s, the original hotel of Sweet Springs was designed by Thomas Jefferson. From 1942 until 1945, it operated as a sanitarium for tuberculosis patients, and in 1945 was established as a home for the elderly. It has been showcased on the Travel Channel and the show Destination Fear. Unexplained screams and chanting have been heard here, with many reports of visitors seeing shadow figures.
right, the polls are closed. It's now time for the panel to give their analysis. We will start with Miriam.
Greg, I think I want you on.
As investigators walked out a
Uh-oh.
hallway.
Whoa, hold on. I think I want you on because I'm going to want that pendulum.
Do you now?
I do.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I should not be reading the comments. Okay, get Ryan's face off there.
I've been trying. It keeps coming back.
Okay, where did my image go? Okay, forget it. I wanted to here. Can I add my thingy back up?
Not with the current
Layout.
Why don't we try? Okay, that should work.
Oh, I see, but I don't want I want to I you're right. Sorry. I'll shut up. I don't think I will. Okay. So this came to me real fast, real clear, and it actually is how I titled the show. What just happened? That was weird.
What happened? I wasn't watching.
My camera just disappeared. Anywho's, okay, what I was trying to say is that so when I first saw this video, I got all this information really fast and it was real obvious and it was really easy to title. That's why I titled the show, I'm Watching You, because you can feel this person standing in the doorway watching them. And you know, a lot of times when we do these readings, we find that the people or the energy, the spirits, they're not trying to be creepy or mean or scary. They're just figuring stuff out, right? But this one was like creepy. Speaking of stalking, ironically, about how we were talking about Ashley being a stalker, Ryan's wife. If you just tuned in, we were talking about Ryan's wife being a stalker.
One of her hobbies.
One of her hobbies. She did say, yes, I would choose Greg for sure to stalk. But that's the vibe of this guy. I feel like it definitely, it's a man. Okay. So the reason why I wanted Penji is I want to talk to this guy. He is, so assuming, we're getting accurate information, because I feel like that could be an issue. I feel like you were like a warden of sorts, that you weren't actually a patient. You were a warden is the word I keep getting. Is that true?
Were you a warden? Yes.
And Ryan, please jump in with any audience questions for the pendulum. My eyes are close to Greg if you see him, or Ryan, just let Ryan on or something. We'll have to figure out a way to have him get to us. Okay, so you were a warden there, and so I don't feel like, though, you are like still like doing your job. I'm feeling like you purposely direct your energy to scare others. Is this true?
Yes.
Why? Why do you feel, he's very, very angry and he's vengeful. Are you vengeful because you felt like you were wronged by someone when you were there?
No.
Okay, you're vengeful because you're hurt. Why? Who hurt you would be the question.
Was it a superior that hurt you? Yes.
I feel like it was a maternal figure. It feels like before you asked that, I wanted to say mother. Was it a maternal figure that hurt you?
It's looking like no.
Okay. I feel like keep feeling feminine energy. So are you purposely directing this vengefulness towards females?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a vengefulness and an anger towards females that is causing you to show yourself and spook others. And you have no desire and no intention to leave this location. And he's actually getting a little angry even now with me for asking him questions about his existence there. Or would you prefer to talk to Greg?
Yeah. Let's see here. Do you think women are lesser than men? Yes. And you are purposely going after women when they come to this location? Yes.
Go ahead, sorry.
Do you think because now you've passed, you have the freedom to do whatever you want? No.
Did you hurt any women when you were in body?
Yes. Were you ever I don't know what the right way of saying it. Were you ever punished for any of that, for what you've done to women? Yes. Does that make you even more angry? Oh, yeah.
I'm asking him if I can take his hand. He slapped me away.
I was going to say the pendulum's going right to no.
All right. Questions? I'm going to open my eyes. You keep doing that. I'm going to see if there's any questions out there. Okay, that was weird. Hold on. Let me put these on.
Now, Ovilus says last two is January and Rapture.
Oh, really? Should I pull it up?
Do you like?
Interesting. Violet's saying, okay, do you guys have any questions out there? No. Okay, hold on. Let me look in the private chat. Ryan wants to know, is he being creepy just because he can?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, this is how you exist, though, isn't it? I mean, this is how you live your life. You did this in life as well, right? You did this when you were living. Yeah.
I'm curious as to, so when you asked him if he feels like he has the freedom to do whatever he wants now he's out of body, and he said no. As soon as you asked that, I felt these two beings behind him almost like not monitoring, controlling him. So like he can't move past where he's at. Like he's stuck in the doorway. And so when you asked him if he felt like he could do whatever he wanted and he said no, it's because of these beings that are behind him and that are preventing him from actually doing harm. Hold on. Were you conjured back to the location?
No.
Mandy's asking, was he a patient or did we already cover this?
No, I don't. I think you put it up. I don't think you read it.
Okay.
I mean, what I'm getting is that, it's not a lot of power, but it was enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I don't want to disconnect just yet. I feel like I have something else. Crossroads X is backstage. You guys have any questions? Was it a father figure issues? Sorry, Damien's asking.
No.
I want to know who's behind him. So we'll hang on.
Well, and my question is, are they female?
Who's behind him?
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you ask that?
No, are the ones watching him, are you female? Yes.
Do you remember the sisters?
No. I mean, there has to be a lot that he is creeping on.
So I want to tune in really quick to the energies behind him. He's honestly set up. It's very much reminding me of like a prison setup
Mm-hmm.
to where he can't move and he can't go anywhere because he's refusing to pass over. And so he's refusing to pass over. He is no longer like allowed, quote unquote, to harm. And so he's stuck. And these beings that are behind him are what are monitoring that. So he can't go anywhere and do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he's ready to cross over, they will take him and bring him and he will be free. But until then, and when he crosses over, there is going to be this kind of reckoning that's going to happen. What does I keep wanting to, like, the word rapture keeps jumping at me from the Ovulus. Was the two people behind him hurt by him? No, but go ahead and ask.
Were the two people behind the warden, were you victims of his in any way?
Actually, I won't say no.
No.
Okay. Which portal is Damien referencing? Anyone let me know, Damien, a little more clarity on which one you're referencing. Are the two beings angels?
Are the two beings angels? No.
Yeah. They didn't feel angelic as much as they just felt like just beings that are kind of monitoring his karmic output is the word that just came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. That's interesting. Are they Native American?
Are they Native Americans? Are you a Native? Are you both Native Americans that are watching over the warden? No.
Something is still there that he's attached to. So Damien, what I feel is that he is not attached to anything. He's choosing to stay there because he understands the repercussions for when it is time for him to pass over.
He's technically bound.
Are you scared to pass over? He's not being held captive and he's not trapped. He's choosing to not face his wrath, basically. Are you scared to cross over?
Are you scared to cross over? No, but that's probably a lie.
All right, I'm all out of questions. And I think I answered everyone in the comments.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Does he need help? Oh, no, we already talked about that. Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you. All right. So with that,
For me, it's a mystery, obviously.
all right. Let me just. I want to set something here real fast. Okay. So we don't get the little sign that says mystery. Is that not happening today? There we go. Look at that. There we go. All right. I am going to be next here. I feel a little disoriented. Let me move some stuff around here. Okay. Okay. So for myself, I do not doubt that there is something there, and I do not doubt what we've just experienced. The thing that, and I know that this was taken just as they're walking away. I can't imagine that this was actually part of the investigation. This is more probably for your YouTube channel of just like footage of you all walking away. I totally understand. That's what makes it really hard for me to take the footage itself and say that it's mystery, because I feel like that with the way that you're moving and the way that the camera is going back and forth, it does give the impression that there's something going in front of it. Sometimes it gives the impression to me, which doesn't mean I'm right, it's just my opinion, that like the door or something, like the frame is getting in the way. And I'm having a hard time with personally taking that as mystery. I do not think that it is a myth. I think what I'm going to put this as, and I always hate to do this because I it's not my place to put something on another investigator's footage. But for me, I'm going to give it an unknown today, because I don't have enough there for me to want to say that it is a mystery. But I wasn't there. I didn't feel what you all felt. And I feel like I have to apologize for it, because I don't want to diminish the good work that you're all doing by what I have to say there. So, but that's where I'm at. Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
Let me get you set up here.
So the first video, or the original video, was kind of dark. I went through and I lightened it up. I'm going to play that one. This is about 30% speed. You can see it's brighter back there. We can kind of see what we're looking at a little bit better. What I'm looking at is this wall right there. You can see the camera angle changes and it just kind of shifts it over. I think this first one at least is just because of the camera angle changing. The other thing that I was looking at is kind of the hair. Is there sweatshirt? Is there some clothing that could be blocking it? I went through and I took a couple of still frames from it. So this is at one point the head was turned, and I don't know if it was a hood or part of the hair or something. That could easily have blocked out some of that light potentially. The other one. So this is the original video. And then when I went through and I lightened it up, you can really see that doorway back there, how it brightens up. It looks like there's actually two light sources. We have this one and then the one below it right here. And I don't know for sure why one would get blocked out and the other one wouldn't, which is kind of what makes me believe that this is the wall kind of interfering with it. I did go through and I played the other ones here. Now, this one to me looks like it's the wall blocking it, because it's blocking both of them. Neither of them are showing up right there. This one, I think, again, it could be the hair, it could be the wall. We can clearly see that light in there now. And then when we get to the last two here is kind of what made me kind of go, a little bit. Now this is running at about 30% of the normal speed and still enhanced. So we're going to be able to see a little bit more to it. You can see kind of how it lights up her hair behind there. When the hair gets in front of it, you can see through it. So it doesn't block it out completely, but it does kind of distort it. Now that one, you can see there's something distorting the light.
Yeah.
And this next one, I think, too, it distorts it a little bit more. I did go through and I took some screenshots of these too, so we can take a look at them here. See right there, it distorts it, but could that have been a hood? We saw that there was something darker back there behind him. This is one still frame that I took from it. Now, the light's obviously still showing, but what I was looking at in this one, we have the wall, but then right here, there's something. The wall doesn't go straight anymore. It kind of curves like that. You see that down there at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
You can see her hair or a shirt or something, and then shoulders come down. But right here, there's something that's blocking that wall from being straight. Not sure what that is. Could it be something on them? Could it be something paranormal? Hard to say. This one with the light being blocked out by whatever this shape is right here. Again, I don't think that's hair, but I don't know for sure what that is because it is so dark back there. I took a screenshot then too of what it looks like through the hair. You can see there's still the green poking through it. So the hair doesn't block it out completely. It just kind of distorts it. Now, being that there's 4 incidents of this, the first 2, I think, are clearly the wall getting in the way, the camera angle changing. The next 2 with those distortions in the light, can't really just explain what those are. But I'm with you, Greg. I think I have to go unknown on this. Still a good video. I really like it. And thank you for sending it in. But I do also believe that there is something there. I just don't know what it is or that I can prove it based on this video.
Nice job. Honestly, very nice. And you're right. What a great video. What a great video. That is really, really interesting. And I think it's fair to say we're all on the side of let's hope that is something that is someone who was following them. And we're going to bring them on in a little bit here. And they can talk about the situation firsthand. But why don't we do this before we do our second vote? Do we have pre-analysis polling numbers that we can share?
Yes, that was so good. I'm still in his analysis.
So pre-analysis, we're at 35% myth, 47% mystery, and 17% unknown.
Those are close numbers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. That's great. It really is really very interesting. Wondering what people think after the fact here. So once again, folks, did your analysis change? Whether it did or not, please vote again. We want to know if the panel has shifted your viewpoint in any way on image number 1. And remember, if your analysis did not change, please vote the same one more time. Here is the countdown. Now the panel has given their analysis. Now it's time to hear what the audience thought. Miriam?
All right. Oh, yeah, I'm with Violet. Violet was saying, hold on, I'm a little delayed tonight. He feels stubborn and he's fine with staying there. I agree. Why would he, what would he want to cross over? Well, I think you're asking why would he want to cross over? I mean, I think he's he doesn't want to deal with his fate. Another word for rapture is enchantment. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for that, Sticks Boy, the only one that was paying attention to me. Okay, so Damien, Sticky one that didn't mean to put. Okay, sorry. Well, that Okay. Oh, people are already looking at the post analysis. Stop. I don't know it yet. Okay. Hold on. There was a little bit of some more comments up here that I wanted to highlight. Damien says, I believe the forward facing cam light is reflecting on the reflector X on the top onto camera lens and disappears as she turns, but could be wrong.
I looked at that too, and I didn't see it being a reflection in that way. It didn't look like a lens flare reflection on the lens.
Okay. Linda Judd saw dark figure behind them. He likes to scare people. Okay. This was interesting what Connect Yoga said. They seem like they're getting more freaked out as they walk, start smiling, then tense up. I noticed that too, Mandy. I noticed that too. Jeremy said, slight change in angle. Okay. So now, hold on. I want to go see in the private chat because I'm dying. I know you guys know before I do what the post analysis is, which is...
Well, and we're going to bring them on before we give the final.
Okay.
numbers, right?
Okay.
Right?
Go for it.
You know, why don't we do? Oh, well, you already put it
No,
out there.
no. That was pre-analysis. That was pre-analysis.
Oh my God! All right, so finally they're back. They're like, really? Are we going to ever get on? We have Michaela, Madeline, and Mariah from Crossroad X Paranormal. How are you all doing tonight?
We're fantastic. Thanks for having us again.
And thank you for waiting. We do tend to talk a lot, or at least one of us does. So we appreciate you doing that. And let's start with walk us through that moment. And I think that's a really good question that was in the comments, as well as Miriam thinking the same thing. Were you all getting kind of tense while you're walking away more? Like, were you picking up on something?
Yeah, well, see, that was our very first big location that we did as sisters, and it was only us and our mom, so it was just all females. So when Marianne was talking about it, she pretty much nailed it. We spoke to the owner, which is Cindy. She's a woman that owns Sweet Springs, and she gave us a warning. She was like, they don't really like women, especially the guy up on the third floor. He'll stalk you. He'll creep you. He'll push you out of there. She actually had her arm broken by him falling down the stairs. He's very violent. So she was saying that. I don't know if you could see our faces. We were freaking out the whole time. But yeah, so that whole night, like, it started fine until we got up on the third floor, and that's the third floor. We passed the nurse's wing, and I just had this feeling that I needed to, me and Maddie were in the back, and my mom and my sister was in the front of us. We were walking to the other side of the hallway, and I just had this feeling to pan the camera towards us just to kind of get behind us, because we would hear footsteps behind us, like somebody was creeping up on us.
Sure.
So I didn't think I got anything, I was walking, and it looks far in the camera angle, but it was not even maybe 7 foot from us. And I actually seen him through the camera when I was filming. And
wow.
He came out of the threshold behind us, turned that corner, went like this, and jumped up onto the ceiling, and then came down and then crawled back up the ceiling. I see. That's why my facial expression went from happy to freaked. Like, literally felt like I was going to hit the ground. But I knew that if I would have freaked out, their minds would have melted, and we would have been a disaster. So I had to literally fake it and be like, oh, everything's fine. But yeah, like, at first, like, we tried to debunk it. Like, immediately I was like, okay, it's the light. Like, I went like this, and the light did the doorway, and then I tried to second guess myself. Like, I didn't really see that. That was my mind playing tricks on me. The light was blinding me. But yeah, I mean, after that, we took 2 pictures, and I don't know if I sent them to Marianne, but
we caught him again.
We caught him again. I mean, he just would not leave us alone that night. So.
Okay. So your mom was there?
Yes.
That was didn't I say there's I felt an issue with a maternal figure.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because I felt like a maternal figure that was in his way, basically. And
Yes.
since I guess now I'm just kind of putting pieces together, since the pendulum said that he didn't have issues with a female figure, that wasn't like where his revenge is coming from. It's the mom, the mama bear, just that energy, right? And
Right.
so it aggravates him and irritates him because he can't do what he can't be a full a-hole, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we actually spoke to another medium that we trust, and she's been pretty nail on the head about it, just like you were. And she told us that, you know, he doesn't like women and he's stuck there. And as soon as he seen us, he wanted to try to almost like a domino effect. He wanted to get the biggest, you know, the lead. Yeah, the most intimidated, which would have been me, you know. And once I fall, all of them would crumble and we would leave. So he wanted us out of there. And
Wow.
to do that was just crumble me, and it worked.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, you were spot on.
Yeah, we literally have chills. Just
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Now, any of you had dreams or nightmares after that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I figured.
What happened?
Well, I had a dream after that I was laying in bed and I couldn't see him, but I knew it was him, and he grabbed me, and this is in my dream. This didn't happen in real life. He grabs me and throws me up against the wall, and he's like, "Your maker can't save you," and I'm screaming.
Oh my.
And he's biting me in my dream, and I go look in the mirror and I lift my shirt up and I have bloody bite marks all over my back.
Oh my.
In my dream, not in real life. So
But I remember when we did the doll one, that you dreamt about it also.
yes, that was the same.
Yeah, the same one.
Yeah, because that was
That was Sweet Springs.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow. And I find it I don't feel like, and I know Greg, you weren't insinuating this either, I don't feel like he attached to you at all, but there is a continued connection, right? That we have. That's really that's incredible.
Well,
So-
see,
Just one. Did you guys happen to get anything on audio? Did you get his voice or anything? I feel like he was maybe telling something to you.
yes. We actually just left there 2 nights ago. So we're still having some sort of like a attachment things. I don't consider it attachments. I just think like he's just messing with us.
Just happens for a few days.
Yeah,
We're
it just
like,
happens
"All
for
right,
a few days. Yeah. But we got some knocking and stuff. And then there at Sweet Springs, loud knocking. He was screaming at us. If you want to, you can go to Crossroad X Paranormal and our very first Sweet Springs. It's part 1, part 2. That was our very first video ever. So it's a little bit. But
Can I ask you a question? And I don't mean this to sound as rude as it's going to sound, but what is it that makes you want to go back there? And I see this so often in paranormal investigators where they actually start to get almost an obsession over location or over a certain spirit. And, you know, I would worry, and take it with a grain of salt, but I would worry that that's part of his allure. And I would just caution you all to be careful, but I am curious what keeps you coming back to this.
we just feel like an obsession to it. Like this is what we're here for. And I've always told people, you know, why lie to yourself about what you see and hear? We like going there. We want to find out what happens after we pass on, just like any other paranormal investigator in this field, you know, doing it for the right reasons, of course. And we just felt this sort of connection, you know, like we didn't even know it existed until we did some research on it and found out it was only like 2.5 hours from us. So we can, you know, it's easy to get there. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. We just felt a connection to it.
Well, and I think as well, when this is what you do and this is what you crave, you're wanting this activity and you get it, it's all you think about. You go to sleep at night thinking, oh,
it's a high.
What's going to happen the next time we go there? If this happened this time, what's he going to do to us next time, you know?
And you want that? And you want that?
Yeah, it's an adrenaline rush. Some people
How long have you been investigating?
Dead.
How long have you been investigating for?
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
Okay, all right.
So
Please,
can I'd love to interject to your guys' point. I think what's interesting about I think it's important that we engage in what is intriguing us and teaching us. But I think one of the things that I like to share is that when you develop your mediumship skills, because we all have them, when you develop those skill sets, you will have that experience more often, and you won't need to find a specific spot now. But in the same that you, and I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, because what you're doing is very similar to what people do when they lose a loved one. Mm-hmm. They tend to, see them in everything and everywhere, and they are in everything and everywhere. But that's also a part of our growth and development as humans, tapping into who we are as spiritual beings, is being able to connect with someone that has passed over. Just like you were saying, you're curious, like, can he teach us? Can he tell us what happens after you die? Like, you see him as a form of education. And I think there's validity in that. But then also, like, as Greg says, and as you guys know, there's so many ways to learn that it doesn't have to come from just one place, right? Just like when I talk to clients who had someone pass, teaching them that your mediumship skills, your ability to understand who you are as a spiritual being, doesn't have to come from this one space. It comes from everywhere all the time, but you have to do the work to hone that skill so that you're utilizing it every day. And you get to a place where, I've said this before, where you are no longer surprised by these experiences, but you're in awe and amazed by them, right? So one day you will be in awe of it because you trust and know that it will always happen. Wherever you go, you will have these experiences, and you will no longer be in shock or surprise, because surprise says to us, we didn't believe, right? But when we are in awe or inspired, it's because we believe. And then we have the experience to confirm what we already know. And I think that utilizing this experience as a teachable moment for you is wonderful. And I think one of you will get to a point to where you say, okay, I think this is enough. We can take this skill set and we can bring it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I think you nailed it whenever you said that. When we first went, I know I wasn't really a believer. Like, I was kind of like on the skeptical side, and I was on the skeptical side too. And Sweet Springs literally made me a believer. I thought everyone was just full of it, and that was one of the reasons why we wanted to go do it. And then when I seen him, and I think, like I said, you're absolutely right. As soon as I seen him, it was like a high. It was an adrenaline rush. It was like, I got to keep going back. I got to keep finding out, like, what's going on, what happens when we die. I just need to get more and more and more and more. And that's why we go. And another thing that makes it so special is we've been to so many other locations by this point now. And we've had so many paranormal experiences and evidence and all these things, but nothing ever matches the height of Sweet Springs and the level of an experience that you get.
Yeah. Right.
Being all women there, I feel like our experience is much more heightened than a group of men who would go there.
Right. Sure. Interesting. I love that. Let me check the chat really quick. Any other questions from you guys? I just want to see if anyone else has any questions. Here, Violet's saying, and I would think you guys learn how to take care of yourselves before and after. All right. Thank you for that. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Yes, thank you for the video, guys. I like that one.
No, thank you so much. We love you guys. We watch you guys, and I just hope that we give you the best stuff.
You have been giving us good stuff. It's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. With that, we are going to move along to the viral video segment of the week, which is always quite the time. And it's brought to you, as always, by Ghost Inspector Greg. We're going to play a viral video number 1, and you will then have time to vote myth or mystery on this. And remember, folks, we've been doing this for the last few weeks now, and it seems to be going really well. If mystery receives the most votes, that video will be analyzed on an upcoming show. If myth receives the most votes, the video will not only not be analyzed, but shot into space. We have a deal with NASA, and that's kind of how that's so why don't we get started on viral video number 1? Voting is open on YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live. It's the same place that you have been voting. And once again, folks, if you don't know where that is, it's pinned to the top of the comments of the Facebook page you're watching from. Let's take a look and see what Ghost Inspector Greg has for us this week.
Welcome back to another Viral Videos with Ghost Inspector Greg. Let's get into it. Do you think when we die, our souls go to the places that we love the most? Or could that just be some residual haunting?
Right here, dude. Check it out. Look. If I go back, anyway, I'm gonna let it play real quick.
Do you guys see it too?
Right fucking there, dude. What the fuck? Is that just...
Okay, so after trivia, we'll announce the polling numbers from the viral video segment. Please share with us the viral videos that you are interested in. Please share it with us, and whether they make you feel something intuitively or you're just curious if it's myth or mystery. We want to know the why behind why you chose that particular video to submit to us. Please submit videos via our website at mythormysterylive.com. Your name will remain anonymous if you choose. But now it's time for this. What? Are you kidding me? Something. And you're muted, by the way.
She's muted, but we forgot to do post analysis on video.
Did we
1.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, so sorry.
So post analysis, we went to 37% myth, 37% mystery, and 25 unknown.
No.
So a couple more mysteries went to the unknown side.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Boy.
Oh my God, we tied.
Yeah. I don't know that I've seen a tie like that before.
No, that's interesting.
Crazy. Interesting.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was.
Wow. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, so it's now that we got that out of the way, I forgot all about that part. We now have this. Okay, this is how trivia works, folks. You will have 5 seconds to answer a question that I'm going to ask. You can put the answers into the comments. If you get it right, good for you. Your name will be written down live on the air by Miriam, and it will be put into Scully. And at the beginning of November, we're going to do a drawing, and the winner is going to be able to get some very cool myth or mystery merch. They could choose something. But if you get it wrong, you get this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that working for everybody? This this is probably the least tangential like this really isn't a paranormal question. This is probably the furthest that you could get with kind of the slightest sort of connection to paranormal at all. What year did The Count debut on Sesame Street? What year did The Count debut on Sesame Street? You have 5 seconds to answer now. All right, the question again. What year did The Count debut on Sesame Street? Looking for a year? Does anyone any answers out there? Oh, Carl, good to see you, by the way, but it's all right.
Hey, Carl.
Tom has been killing it lately, but that's a no. Okay, so
sorry. I'm there's a little bit of a delay on my end. Sorry. Okay.
And Chuck seems to be some sort of effing Sesame Street expert over here. He has it right.
Yay! Okay, but wait, I like to go through all of them and use the buzzer.
All right.
Okay, hold on. All right. Okay.
Oh, there we go. And Nicole's also some kind of Jim Henson sort of expert over there. No. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah. Keep it up there. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Oh, look, Damien. Look at that. Well done. You didn't win, but well done. Oh, you mistyped. I thought 1942. That's a great answer. That's a really good one.
All right. Got it.
Right,
we're ready.
Let me get the snare drum out. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Set.
All right. Name's going to be put in. There we go. Yeah, that was great. All right, so we have that. Now, 1822. Well, I remember when George Washington was playing the role of Big Bird. So, okay, with that being said,
we have to viral video 1.
Yep. Yes, thank you.
He was trying to get there.
Yeah, we were going to get there.
Oh, sorry.
No. We could, if you want, let's do this real fast here. Hold on. All right, here you go. There you go. Look at under your name now.
Perfect.
Yep. I mean, might as well just move it along there. There you go. Well done. Okay. So viral video number 1. What's the deal with that?
Hasta luego, giddy up, hasta luego, giddy up, hasta luego, see you later, hasta luego, see you later.
Wow.
I like that one. We ended up with 58% myth on that one.
Tough audience.
It is a tough crowd.
Ghost Inspector Greg just scours the internet on our behalf, and
Harlow always laughs at that. I do too, Harlow.
Yeah, it's good.
Always funny.
Good one.
It is really good. All right. So, okay, so that's out. So let's move on to viral video number 2. And remember, you'll be voting for myth or mystery on that as well. If mystery receives the most votes, that video will be analyzed for an upcoming show. If myth receives the most votes, the video will not be analyzed, and you're going to see what happens as we just saw with a video that's not chosen. And I'm trying to read what you're putting up while I'm trying to read.
I'm sorry.
That's never a good idea. Never a good idea on my part. So let's get started on viral video number 2. Let's once again bring in Ghost Inspector Greg to tell us what the deal is. Voting is open over at YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live. All right, Ghost Inspector Greg, take it away.
Welcome back to another Viral Videos with Ghost Inspector Greg. Let's get into it. And what do you guys think about saging? To ward off unwanted spirits from your home or your business? Is it effective or is it ineffective? Or does it just piss them off? Check out this video. Let me know what you think of it. Is it myth or mystery?
You're not welcome in our home anymore. Please leave me and my family alone. Find your way out of this home. Oh my God. Leave us alone!
All right. So after trivia, after our second trivia question, we will find out what you all thought of viral video number 2, but it is now time for. All right, same as before. Now I'm going to ask our dear friends who keep winning and are really good in know a lot about movies to maybe kind of sit this one out, because it's a pretty simple one if you follow the genre really closely. So maybe give someone else a chance. And the question is, once again, you have 5 seconds to answer the question. And the question is here, what is the full name? Not just, don't just throw something out there. What is the full name of the only film in the Halloween franchise without Michael Myers? What is the full name of the only film in the Halloween franchise without Michael Myers? You have 5 seconds starting now. What is the full name of the only film in the Halloween franchise without Michael Myers? What do we got out there?
I'm trying to not address some of our regulars. I'm waiting for someone new. Hang on. So I don't want to say anything yet. Anyone else have anything? Oh, hold on.
Tom's playing with us, and that deserves There we go. Of course, Jill does a show called that looks expressly at horror movies. So there is that, and that is I mean, technically, it's the Roman numeral 3, but, I like Jill, and I'm generous tonight. So
I love Jill, and Jill hasn't won in a while. Has she ever won?
What?
She hasn't won in a while, but also has she ever won?
I don't know. I'm not a myth or mystery expert. I don't know what happens on this show.
Well, someone out there knows.
No, Jill, you won fair and square, and I'm all about that during the trivia segment. So
I want her to win.
You almost got through that one on a straight face.
Harlow, has Jill Jade won before? You're the only one here with a decent memory, apparently.
Well, she
doesn't know either. Oh, she's never won before. Okay, there we go. Well, then, yes, you should win.
That's what I've been saying for the past 20 minutes.
Sorry. Well, I mean, you didn't put host in front of my name for no reason. Is it still there? Great.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. What's happening?
I'm putting up the. Oh, Damien missed the question. Let's do it all over.
Yeah, let's. Yeah. Okay, ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let me get the snare drum.
Ooh, that was more accurate.
You're getting there. It's only been a year.
I take like 3, 4, 5 Tylenols every Thursday night.
Shut up.
Right around the same time, too, right?
Yeah, just funny enough, the same time. Yeah. Just around the time that you're trying to find a way to get to sleep, and you probably can't because you're so wired from doing this. It hasn't said a word since earlier.
It keeps that word rapture up there, though.
Oh, I get it.
I didn't get it.
You're dropping names into a thing, so your name dropper.
Oh,
That's good.
Not-
I like
not
that.
real bright.
All right. So with that being said, that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Because Miriam has spoken so much tonight, we're going to do image number 2. Save it for another night.
Mhm. We
And
need the viral video image voting.
I keep
the
forgetting
viral-
about the voting part. I'm all done. I'm like, I shut down the stream. and everything.
Seriously.
Yeah, suckers. Anyway, so yes, what is the voting for viral video number 2?
I am so proud of those. It's ridiculous.
I've never seen that one before because no one's ever
know.
picked mystery on this. So
I know.
it's funny.
Oh, but sorry, I'm still reveling in my video. Hold on. You guys want to see we want to see what the voting was. Let me tell you. Here we go.
We were 60-40. Mystery won.
Oh, very healthy indeed. All right. No, that's good. Very nice. Okay. Well, with that, should we go ahead, bring on the score? Okay, there it is. Never mind. I guess I'm not needed here at all anymore. That's what we call a free Thursday evening, and I'm not shaking my head at it. That's for sure. Right.
Get excited.
So video 1, Greg, you and I voted unknown. Miriam voted mystery, and the audience voted with Miriam.
Which
Pretty much the whole time.
Yay!
So there we go. That's No, looks like those videos are going over very well. The little myth or mystery ones that you all made. That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like those.
Harlow and I are a good team. She makes the visual, and I make the music, and she's frozen. Okay, I'm putting her back up.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi has been going in and out all night.
Mm.
It might be for the best for you. The show's been a little
be.
heavy on the Greg side.
The show's been going in and out all night too. So okay, so
still
we
a
have
day.
that. Harlow, what did you think tonight?
It was a great video by Crossroad X, but I might make the point that paranormal experiences don't have to be scary for you to get a rush and learn from them.
Yep, I would agree.
I would third that 100%. I also would say too, not that this is like lesson time on myth or mystery, but I mean I think a lot of us have been in those places early on in our paranormal career where we do kind of like those highs, and there's a point that it goes too far, and you find different ways to get those experiences and get that research that you want. So as I said, just be careful out there. Anyone, no matter how long you've been doing it. So.
And when you keep having experiences and focus on that and do your meditation and everything else, you can have those experiences on a daily basis, and they're just as much as a rush.
100%. So good. That's very cool. Ryan, anything else you want to say before you go to bed?
No, I'm looking forward to the Halloween show. I think that's going to be great. I think your
Me
paranormal
too.
thing is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see how that goes.
I can't wait either. And people are going to be able to see Ghost Box Radio because it will actually be part of Ghost Box Radio instead of just bulldozing over Ghost Box Radio. Miriam, any final thoughts? I mean,
Words of wisdom.
Quickly, if you don't mind me saying that before we.
I do mind you saying that.
Do
I
we
don't have any words
for you. Does that make it easier?
Hi, Miriam. Tonight was a blast, and I can't wait for Halloween. I'm also super excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll talk about it more next week. And then also tune into Ghostbox Radio next Wednesday because I think we're going to be able to do a kind of a preview. And I believe, hopefully, not to speak out of turn, I hope that Miriam will be joining on that, and we can just go through a lot of stuff about the mansion as well about the broadcast. So thank you for joining us on Myth or Mystery tonight. Each week we bring new videos for you and the panel to weigh in on. If you caught paranormal on camera or you have extraordinary ghost or alien experience, we need some alien experience on
I
here.
know.
You'd like to share it with us, send it through our website, mythormysterylive.com. If you enjoyed our show, please like and share. We'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you next Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, here on Myth or Mystery. Everyone, have a fantastic week.
Sit, good dog.